Hello BookTube community, and welcome to another installment of Erin's Book Club. Forgive the mess back there, but I'm trying to get some housework done, and I figured I'd get my videos done while I'm doing the housework. So last week you noticed, or maybe you didn't notice, I didn't do a book haul because I didn't get any... I didn't get any books last week. This week, apparently, we're making up for that. I've got a lot of books from Goodreads, and I got a lot of books from friends. So let's go do our book haul. So the first one is called The Blessing by Jude Devereaux. Don't really know if I pronounced that right. Okay. So, The Blessing. Wealthy corporate genius Jason Wilding reluctantly takes a break from his high-powered world to visit his hometown of Abernathy, Kentucky. As a favor to his physician brother David, he finds himself spending 1 week as a live-in babysitter in the ramshackle home of Amy Tompkins, who has captured David's heart. Courting the whimsical, artistic Amy has been difficult with her adorable but demanding baby Max in tow, and Jason's help is just what David needs. But stepping into Amy's patched-together world has the most remarkable effect on Jason. Amy's joy for life, her love for her son, and her sparkling humor are irresistible, and tiny Max adores Jason beyond reason. Soon the enigmatic CEO is thawing, and his newfound smile reminds Amy of a Mount Rushmore monument finally cracking up in the best way possible. Their mutual attraction is glowing bright, but what to do about David? In this heartwarming, unforgettable bestseller, Jude Devereaux celebrates the unexpected paths on the heart's journey towards love and the eternal bond between mother and child. Sounds pretty cool. I've been told it's a good book. Next one is Maeve Binchy, The Scarlet Feather. I think I might have a copy of that, but we shall see. Kathy Scarlett and Tom Feather have decided to create the best catering company in Dublin. They have talent, premises, even a few contacts, but not everyone is as pleased with the idea of Scarlet Feather as they are. Tom's parents wanting him to follow in the business, and Kathy's mother-in-law believes Kathy should be at home. Yet neither Kathy's marriage nor Tom's relationship with his girlfriend are everything they appear to be, and Kathy and Tom are struggling to maintain their emotional ties amongst the catering triumph and disaster of the Scarlet Feather. That kind of looks cool. I can't wait to get into that. I did read a chef one that I didn't mind so bad, so maybe that's kind of like it. This one is a Barbara Taylor Brantford book, Letter from a Stranger. Justin Nalen is a documentary filmmaker who lost her cherished grandmother a decade ago, the only source of love and comfort in her life. Her own mother, Deborah, has always been distant, focusing on her career as an interior designer. But when Justin inadvertently opens a letter addressed to her mother, she discovers that not only is her grandmother alive, but Deborah has deliberately distanced her from the family for all these years. Justine's search for her grandmother takes her to Istanbul, where she begins to discover or uncover secrets that stretch all the way back to World War II. As the layers of deception peel away, Justine begins to understand a woman she's never known, and she begins to ask questions about the true desires of her own heart. This, I was told, was a really, really good book, so I'm kind of excited to get to that one. Now let's get to our Goodreads wins. The first one that I got this week, Every Life Matters, because we are all connected. Not a bad cover art, doesn't look anything fancy though. In inner city London, life is lived between extremes, young, talented, and naive, Rebecca Freeman is all set to thrive in her third year as teacher at a purposeful primary school, determined to make a difference in the lives of young children who face so many difficulties at home. But tragic events take their toll on her own life, and a crisis in West Africa, where she grew up, brings back haunting memories from her childhood. In the modern, high-pressure world of teaching, there is no room for weakness, and struggling to keep up with the demands of her work, she soon finds herself in conflict with the new ambitious head teacher of Purposeful Primary School, Jeremy Goodfellow, who seems determined to make her life a misery. Can she turn things around and succeed as a teacher, or is there a voice calling her to use her talents and energy for something new? So that kind of looks intriguing. Too bad the cover is kind of nondescript. Okay, and the next one? A Month of Sundays, striding towards spiritual refreshment with good food for the road. A Month of Sundays provides food for the body as well as for the soul. It offers 31 weeks of delicious Sabbath meals along with reflections on the needs for the true Sabbath's rest. This book will leave you feeling spiritually refreshed and connected with your Creator and at peace with yourself. Well, because I'm not religious at all, this should be interesting. It does seem like a pretty good recipe book, so it'll be something that we can go through with the husband. And then this one really intrigues me. This is a advanced reader's copy, so I'm kind of excited to get into this one. Optimists Die First. Life Ahead, Proceed with Caution, by Susan Nelson. Kind of a neat cover, right? So here's the way it sounds. 16-year-old Petula de Wild is anything but wild. A family tragedy has made her shut herself off from the world. Once a crafting friend with a happy life, Petula now sees danger in everything from airplanes to ground beef. The worst part of her week is the comically lame mandatory art therapy class. She has nothing in common with these small bands of misfits, except they all carry their own burden of guilt. When Jacob joins their ranks, he seems so normal and confident that Petula wants nothing to do with him or his prosthetic arm. But when they are forced to collaborate on a unique school project, she slowly opens up, and he inspires her to face her fears, until a hidden truth threatens to derail everything. One pessimist, one optimist, one love story. That one I'm very intrigued about. So, 6 books this week, so that's a pretty good book haul from last week having no books, but thank you very much for listening to me go through my book haul, and I will get hold of you guys when I have another book read. Thanks so much.